TC, thank you for taking a TikTok break to do this interview with us.
How are you, Lauren? Good to see you.
I'm good, my friend. How are you? How's the quarantine crew in the quarantine house?
We are hanging in there. We just got done with the workout, so now I'm here with my girl, and we're here with you now, which is even better.
I don't think there could be a more perfect moment to get you during all this than right after a workout. That feels so on point for how your life is right now.
I'm a little bit of a mess, but sorry about that.
So we're here to talk about your new Quibi show, Barkitecture.
I'm Julia Kenza, and I'm an interior designer.
Oh, we're just picking up the beauty.
I'm Tyler Cameron, and I'm a contractor. Looks square, looks solid, we're good to go.
Together, we make some bomb customized dog houses.
I mean, Tyler, it's like hot dude doing construction and making houses for adorable dogs. Is there a more on-brand show for you?
No, I mean, I couldn't beat it. You know, I'm a big dog lover, and my background is, construction. So when this opportunity came my way, I was like, I want to be a part of this any way I can, and it just worked out. And I'm so excited to share with you guys. It's so much fun, and it's such a fun, cute show, and it's for all dog lovers out there.
What are you looking for in terms of like aesthetic?
Well, I think it has to go with my home.
Be as slick as him.
Like a mini version of my house.
So how long does it take to make each of these houses, and how much would they cost in the real world? Because they're pretty spectacular.
I would say the build is about 5 days, and with all the material, supply, everything, it's pretty pricey. I don't know if I have an exact price point for it, but they're pretty pricey. But I mean, they're worth it. I mean, they're beautiful, and anything for our pups, right?
Yes, and you're making them for some celebrities, some Bravo celebrities. Who were you most nervous to make a house for?
Definitely Tiana Taylor, because I'm a huge fan of her music. So I was like, oh my God, I'm really meeting someone that like I listen to and like jam out to, and like have videos of me singing their song at the top of my lungs. So I was like super excited to meet her, and she was so cool.
You make some houses for a couple of my favorite ladies, the housewives.
Kyle Richards.
Kyle Richards is on there. I think Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Did any of them flirt with you or like try to set you up with anybody?
None of that happened, but they were just so struck by the dog houses that they kind of just lost. They must have forgot about setting me up with somebody. But no, they were so much fun. Kyle was great. It was so cool building Lisa Vanderpump's house, because we were not building for just like 1 or 2 dogs. We were building for a whole bunch of rescue dogs, which was like very partial to me, because Harley is a rescue dog as well. So it meant a lot.
Harley's such a good pup right now. She's made for the camera. She's just chilling.
She's a good girl. She's a snuggler too. I gotta show you this picture of her snuggling me last night.
Oh, so Harley's the woman in your bed right now.
She is. And she lets no one else in.
Is she defensive? Like, do you think Harley would potentially not like a girlfriend of yours, and would that be bad?
No, she doesn't like anybody. She side eyes and growls, but it takes time. With time, she learns to like love, but kind of like myself. But she's like she'll side eye you. She has a lot of attitude within her.
Did Harley like Hannah Brown?
She did.
Good.
Took some time.
So what's more nerve-wracking, revealing one of these dog houses to a famous person that's made for their baby, or waiting for your name to be called at a rose ceremony on The Bachelorette?
You love it, buddy?
Oh my God.
Tyler, will you accept this rose?
I'd love to.
I would say there's a few rose ceremonies that were definitely, I was a little on edge for. But also, I don't know, I would say definitely probably the dog houses, because the roles are reversed now. It's like I'm the host, and I got to make sure that these people are happy. This is going in their backyard. My biggest nightmare was like 2 months from now, they were just gonna like pile it up and throw it away. But so like we really took a lot of time to make sure these things were amazing and beautiful. And these were bigger than like my first New York City apartment.
So I gotta ask you, Tyler Cameron, because I know Harley's the one snuggling with you, but are you single right now?
Yes, I am single.
Yes. Would you be the Bachelor again?
I don't know. I don't know if the timing right now is good for it. I think there's a lot of things that have happened in my life lately, and I think there's a lot of things I want to get going in my life as well. some businesses. Like I want to get my construction company running and all that. That's important to me. This whole world, of having followers and all this stuff is great and all, but I want something that's long lasting and I can have forever. And that's what I hope to see in a construction company. And so my goal is to get that going and, have hopefully something I can have with my kids one day and they can have,
So does that mean you're ready for something? Like, would you want to date somebody? By the way, you can put Harley down if you want to.
I thought we were talking about construction here, Lauren.
We're talking about the rebuilding of your life and how, you got to build a good foundation for things. Do you see what I'm doing there?
Yeah, I get it. But, the foundation, I think my first foundation I need to work on is myself and making sure everyone is straight around me and getting my career and my life in balance. And then hopefully someone else can help me balance myself a little bit.
I have to ask you the question. Why did Hannah quarantine with you? Did you guys have unfinished business? What was the thing that came out of you guys spending that time together?
We just, we kind of reconnected over some things that we were both going through, and we were there for each other, and we decided, it wasn't never supposed to be that long or quarantine at all. It was just supposed to be like a weekend, and things kind of went, got a little crazy with the whole with like the quarantining and everything like that. So it was a lot longer of a trip than expected, but it was good. We got to kind of air a lot of things out and become, friends again and put a lot of stuff in our past.
You just make me feel like very like when you're there,
I'm locked in.
You're locked in. I really like, and I notice it, and I like it a lot.
Well, it's hard to keep my eyes off you, so.
Thank you.
That's hard.
Well, you're going to keep that between you and Hannah. Well, why did she ultimately leave?
Because she had to get back to her family.
Yeah.
TV shows or movies that have made you cry?
The Judge, This Is Us, Best Man Holiday, and Marley and Me.
Are you, by the way, are you still quarantining? You've been posting a little bit less of the videos. Do you still have the rest of the full crew there? Is Matt there and your other friends?
We're all here. We're all here holding that strong. And Matt's actually in the garage that we just built. He's working out in there. Ron Bear's here on the couch. Ron Bear's actually dancing right now. You don't want to see that image. Ryan's over there with his shirt off. Another image you don't want to see necessarily. So,
we've seen it. I think we've seen maybe every guy in that house.
You've probably seen a lot in this house lately.
Matt James set to go on The Bachelorette. Would you still tell him to go on the show now, especially after the social media moment he and Claire seem to have?
Yeah, I think if they can sit there and talk as mature adults, they can, hash some things out. I think Matt is an incredible person and quite a catch as well. I mean, I don't know Claire, but she seems very pretty and she seems like a fun, outgoing person, very adventurous from what I've seen on social media. So I think they both share a lot of things in common when it comes to that. But I would love to see them hash it out and maybe build a relationship from there. Who knows? I think it's very tough. They're both in a tough situation. I mean, they just need to talk it out as adults, and it's just crazy that there's all this buzz going in before they even get to meet each other, which kind of stinks.
Well, I don't know. I think it could make for a really unique season of the show, something new. I mean, Matt defended you. I remember he was like, when Hannah asked you for that drink, he was like, my boy's not a second choice. So I'm wondering, did you feel a little defensive when Claire seemed to come for Matt on Twitter?
I actually laughed my ass off. I thought it was great. I was definitely, of course, I want to defend Matt, but I think they both, I understand where Claire's coming from, and I understand where Matt's coming from. So that's why I think they both need to sit there and talk it out. And I hope they can get past it and have fun together. I think like Matt can put a smile on anyone's face, and in a time as stressful as being the lead, I think having someone that can put a smile on your face means a lot. And so that's why I think it'd be important for them to, to hash things out and be with each other and have some time together.
So he's still going on the show?
I guess. I don't know.
So you guys are still quarantining together. You're going to build a house for Harley. I also got to ask you, does being a daddy to Harley make you think about like having kids one day? All that are you going to have?
I want kids. I want a whole basketball team. I need a starting five and a six man. I mean, I don't know. It also comes to whatever my wife wants, but I would love to have kids. You know, I want to continue. You know, I think that's, you know, more life is the most beautiful thing in the world. You know, so
Y'all are wrong in the comments.
Well, I know that you are not the father of Gigi Hadid's baby. Which
you are incredible at transitions, Lauren Zima.
Thank you. I loved the way that you handled that.
You've been doing this for a little while, haven't you?
Look, practice makes perfect. You know, I'm sure by the end of this show, you were building the best dog houses, even better than the beginning.
Exactly.
So did you know, I don't know if you and Gigi ever talked about her wanting to be a mom. Did you know she wanted to do this? Do you think she's going to be a great mom, and have you reached out to her at all?
She is going to be the most incredible mom. She is one of the sweetest, most caring people I've ever met. So I'm super excited for her.
Did you shoot her a text or anything?
She's very good, yeah.
Is this your mom's house that you guys are in?
This is, yeah.
That's special.
So I've always wanted to, my goal is to surprise her and remodel this house for her. But so I still owe it to my little brothers to remodel it for them now and make sure they have a place they can always call home. So that's, you know, that's my goal right now.
Oh, I love hearing that. Has it been cool to be there during all this and spend so much time?
Yeah, you know, it's the silver lining within all of this is that although, you know, it was tragic what happened to my mother, I couldn't imagine being, you know, back in New York, my brother being back at FAU, my other brother being at FSU, back in school. Because I mean, I've seen the challenges and the tough times that they've faced since it, you know, because I've got to be here. And so, like, the silver lining is I'm grateful that I've been able to be here and be there for them and whatnot, because I couldn't imagine them being alone right now, and myself being alone either.
Yeah, it's your last year of your life, what you've been through has been wild. Like, I can't even imagine how much you've probably changed and grown. I wonder what Tyler looked like a couple years ago, because you've been through some moments.
250 pounds. Big boy a couple of years ago.
We've talked about this. I've been through what you're going through. And I am a believer that, like, God sends angels your way at certain points when you need them. And I do wonder, and I really mean this, like, sincerely, do you kind of look at that time that you and Hannah had as, like, you guys getting through something together? How much did that help you, having her around, like, move forward in a time when your world was turned upside down?
Yeah, no, it was definitely nice to have her here. You know, she was someone to talk to about things and be around, you know, for everyone. She's great, and she's someone that can listen and give her perspective, and she's very pleasant in that setting.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak one more in. Hannah recently said she wants to have a relationship. So do you wish her well on that? Is it possible that you're that?
I want nothing but happiness for her. She is an amazing person, and I wish her happiness in whatever it is, you know, whatever form that is. So yeah, of course.
Right. So you're doing this show. Would you do another season? Is there any dream celebrity you want to build a house for?
Yeah, I need to go build LeBron's dogs a house.
I love that.
I need to build Snoop Dogg's dogs a house. There's some really cool people I need to build a house for. So yeah, I would love for a season 2. That'd be amazing.
Is there any Bravo celebrity you didn't get to meet that you wanted to? I thought you would. I thought you'd build Andy Cohen a doghouse.
Oh, I forget. He's like the host. You know what I mean? I was thinking about, like, the shows. Of course, Andy. I love Andy Cohen.
He loves you.
That's my guy. I would build him whatever he needed: a doghouse, kitchen, bathroom, you name it, Andy. I'll do it for you. That's my guy. So, but he's in New York, so that's the problem. We do our things in LA. So hopefully, you know, next season we can maybe travel a little bit. Maybe go hit like Doug the Pug in Nashville and Andy in New York and Martha Stewart's in New York.
I did want to ask, and I'm getting serious again for a minute here, but it is Mother's Day this weekend. I hope you know, like, I'm sending you my love. Are you guys going to do anything to honor your mom this weekend, or what are your plans?
I appreciate it. I think me and my brothers are going to have that conversation on what we want to do. You know, it's kind of something that, you know, this is going to be Easter was tough, so I can only imagine what this is going to be. But, you know, we are going to make the most of the day. We're going to honor her. We're going to celebrate her. That's the most important thing. We're going to celebrate her and grateful for all the, you know, the years we had with her. So.
Well, we are thinking of you, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. I think you're going to years from now look back at this and be like, wow, I grew 10 years in a year, because holy crap.
That's the truth.